We feared this day would come when the lands are ruined and the champions of the light can no longer save those in need. But I will.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3. Hope you're all enjoying the series so far. We're getting pretty close to the end here, and as forewarned in the end of the last episode, there's a lot of dialogue, as you can see, that has popped up across the map. So we're going to talk to everyone, as is the way of the series, and then we shall continue on with the storyline. But for now, quickly look at our inventory. A little bit of extra defense in our chest piece. Do we want to replace it, though? This one doesn't have any slots in it, unfortunately. As much as the toughness and recovery does seem pretty dope. And I'm really only looking at the percentages here, but yeah, it doesn't really seem that great. Let's just get rid of all of it, shall we? Moida. Excellent. Let's toss this lovely stuff right on over into our super duper box. Perfect. Nice and organized. And let's begin off with Hadrig Eamon. Troubles arise.
Oh, I can't believe it. My best hammer's gone missing. It couldn't have walked off on its own now, could it, lad?
One of the men needed a hammer. He promised to return it.
Fool boy. I'll never see it again.
I'm sorry, Hadrig.
Get out of my sight.
You son of a bitch. Thoughts?
I don't feel like talking right now.
If you say so, Bryson.
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned...
Oh, never mind. I guess we're getting some repeats.
Who perish without embracing Malthael are eternally damned. But I can commune with our Lord, asking him to grant them a reprieve. Only a simple payment is required.
Bless my poor husband, please!
You must save my children!
Please, my friends, one at a time. Bring your offerings to the stand, and I will grant your loved ones this blessing.
Sorry, I just realized that there's like 3D audio in the game that I never even noticed before. And I was like, oh, his voice is very prominent in my right ear. It's like when you click on one of those YouTube videos and like the person doesn't understand stereo, and so he doesn't mono his video down or anything, and all you hear is him in one ear, and you're like, oh no. Zai's plan with Kevda Shin.
Zai was the greatest thief, and he wanted Lyria. He waited patiently for a night when Lyria's path hid her behind the silver moon. For when the sun set, Dirges had to leave Lyria's side, you see, for desire rules the night. He could only watch from below as she drifted across the ocean of stars. Then Zai climbed, silent as a whisper, into Lyria's palace in the heavens.
Was I enamored with her?
No, but stealing from Dirges would make Zai a legend.
My mother warned me about the poor. They want my wealth, but they don't want to work for it. And now they've created an army of death creatures. Well, when I'm king, I'll just show them.
I love that. I just love the idea of that. It's such like a one-dimensional character, but it's just fun.
We're not going to die, are we? Tell me we're not going to die. I don't want to lose my soul.
My soul, swallow your soul, swallow your soul. Emily, the angles.
Is this truly the work of angels? I don't understand. How could they?
They have never cared for our kind. But these are the first to act against us. I will handle them.
Good.
Thank goodness. Alright, Templar. The Grand Maester.
I have heard that the Grand Maester himself is in Westmarch. It is imperative that I find and speak to him. I will tell him of the sins his order is committing.
Is that wise? He could be behind them.
No, you are wrong. My first memories of being a Templar are of him comforting me, welcoming me to the Brotherhood. I looked into his eyes. He is a good man, I tell you.
I certainly hope so, my friend. Oh, we have a quest! Alright, let's not do that yet, though. Enchantress. Daemon magic.
When I left my sister Lysa, I took her magic focus as a reminder. I scryed it today to see if it held any clues, and I found strong traces of the demonic magic that killed her. It reminded me of the Fisherais magic from before we served the Prophet.
That is strange. Did anything else happen?
When I cast the magic upon her focus, I heard her voice again, and this time, I understood. She said one word. Irena.
Huh. Oh, wait, what about our scoundrel man? He's gotta have new dialogue, right? Where are you? Where are you, you little shit? Getting caught up on the terrain? Restlessness.
It's time for me to go. My brother will die in the Kingsport dungeons if I don't act now.
A Kingsport prisoner, you say? Those poor devils were all transported to our cells in Westmarch last week. But we haven't heard from the garrison since the attack started.
Edlin, I have to find him. Will you help me, my friend?
Oh shit, let's just go. Search for Lyndon's brother, Edlin, in the Westmarch dungeons. You know what? We're taking a detour.
This is where they're holding Edlin. Let me do the talking.
I never even knew any of this. It was in the game. This is awesome. I know some viewers were saying that stuff like this existed, but I never really talked to the NPCs. This is all brand new to me.
Looking for your brother, Lyndon?
He knows you.
Oh, shit.
Thieves Guild always finds who it's looking for.
They know. Too much.
Thieves Guild infiltrated the entire dungeon?
Yeah, it seems a little bit crazy to me. The Thieves Guild is even more far-reaching than the the homeless in Oblivion. Another game of which we gotta play on the channel. God, Oblivion's so good. I have this awesome EXP mod for that game that just makes the leveling so much better. I think, you know what? Maybe we'll play Oblivion after this series. Who knows? I don't know if anyone that plays Diablo is into those games, but goddamn. I gotta save them all. I just love how all the thieves are just hanging out in the prisons. Oh, what a twist! It's like, where's M. Night Shyamalan when you need him? The prisons have always been run by the thieves? Always has been. Bang! The biggest betrayal in human history. No one was expecting such a thing. Actually, I definitely wasn't expecting it to be like, nah, dude. The Thieves Guild actually just owned the prisons. It is very convenient, obviously, that the prisoners of King's Landing, no, Kingsport, were transferred here into Westmarch. Just in time for the DLC expansion, you know? Well, what can you do? I mean, limited budget, I guess. But if they're just going to give us an instance anyway, then I can't see why they would be like, why can't we just go to Kingsport? I guess they would say, like, it would take too long and there's too many important things to do, but I don't know. Edlin Cell. I think it's the biggest, baddest cell of all time. Alright, lots of trash, unfortunately. Enoch White, Thieves Guild Assassin. Alright. Oh, get him, boys.
Edlin!
Oh, shit.
He's gone.
I never should have joined the guild. He told me, but I wouldn't listen.
He was dead before we arrived in Westmarch. I can see the signs.
That dagger looks very familiar.
Take it with you. There may be more to this than we know.
Any books? We can't even, like, take a note. Surprised there's no notes. The Survivors Enclave, which I think is home? Huh. That's really depressing. A stolen life.
How are you faring, Lyndon?
What do you want me to say? That I wish he'd never known me. That I wish he'd had a brother who didn't fail him.
That you will try to find the truth.
You have no brothers. You've never loved anyone. You can never understand.
I love that line of dialogue. You could never understand. That's something in like Final Fantasy Tactics that kind of blew me away. It's like these two characters that are in the game, two very polar opposite characters that used to be friends that slowly are like drifting apart to the point of where they're like, you would never understand how I feel. You would never understand it. Just because your way of thinking is so far different. I love that line.
Today is the day I find out how deep the Order's corruption runs.
Good. You seem determined at last.
I will do it, even if it means going against my entire Order. I could use a good friend by my side.
How about two?
How about two? Yeah, hell yeah. There we go.
This is one of our strongholds. I will have my answers soon.
Whatever they may be.
It is a bit lame that we just teleport to these dungeons, but at least they exist. So I'm not that bummed out. It reminds me so much of the Mass Effect 2 ending now. Or not the ending, but leading up to it, where you have to do these missions to get everyone on your side. Although this is obviously not necessary to beat this game. It's not just like secret endings or anything, or not like your allies die permanently. Templar of the Order, eh?
Kormac! Everyone says you helped slay Asmodan and Belial. They're calling you the greatest of all the Templar.
It's good to see you as well, brother. But I come with troubling news about the Order. I must speak with the Grand Maester.
You're in luck. He's here. Standing orders are to send you to him upon your return. Take this, the Grand Maester's new proclamation.
Man, this is gonna be interesting.
You've done us all proud.
Oh god, dude. Top 10 anime betrayals.
This proclamation from the Maester, it's damning. He admits his own guilt. How could I have not seen this?
Oh, we all make mistakes. You just make a lot of them.
Ooh, got him. Alright, secret Templar stronghold. I'll just take these lovely little weapons here, thank you very much.
The day of reckoning is at hand. We will rise from the ashes of Westmarch and lead mankind into the light. We shall have recruits by the thousands. Every citizen will be another Templar added to the cause. Once cleansed by the Inquisitors, they will become an unstoppable force.
The hell, they aim to convert all civilians into Templars?
We know you had nothing to do with John Dar's corruption, Kormac. You're a hero.
Dude, the music is swelled, like, insanely. These men are so proud. Oh, these are all racks here. I didn't even know that. They're all trash items, but hey, whatever, I'll take them. It's like when you go into the Blades in Oblivion, you just take all their weapons to sell them, and you just go... And it's not stealing because you're a Blade. You're forced in that order.
Our time has finally come, and we owe it all to you.
My god, this really is a cult.
Bring me that whip. It is time to purify this initiate.
Jesus! What if I do this? Oh my god, dude! This is like a satanic cult, but like on the opposite degree.
Stop! How can you do this to your fellow Templar?
We bless them with the truth, as we did for you, Kormac. But if the greatest of all Templar wishes them freed, it shall be so. We've been ordered to take you to the Grand Maester as soon as possible. Follow me.
Where you going, boy? Oh, you're gonna go disappear. Never ever think that the game is gonna do something like, you know, make NPCs go where they should. Oh, it just hit the gloominess. Oh, now we're back.
Kormac, the shining example of a true Templar. We have much to talk about.
Oh, do we? I mean, or do you two? This is good. This is really good storytelling here. You're really knocking it out of the park. This has all been, like, leading up to this. Oh, hold on. Let me just... you know, Can I touch the satchel?
Man is a flawed being. Time and again we have seen good men given to temptation. Though it is painful, I have found only one answer. We must cleanse the minds of our recruits, so they will never fall prey to the corruption of the demons, or the blind self-righteousness of the angels.
So they want to be smack dab right in the middle.
The thieves will all retire after this.
What?
You can't steal from people if they're not around anymore.
Ah, you kill me, dude. I knew it was good having you around, scoundrel man.
Yes, we do, Grand Maester.
Oh, shit.
You have betrayed us all, starting with the torment of our initiation.
It was brutal but necessary. I did the hard things no one else would, for the ascension of humanity. I carry the weight of my actions with me always. Are you ready to make a similar sacrifice, Kormac? Will you stand with me and become Meister in due time? I need you.
But... No! Your power has driven you to madness if you think I would help you rule over mankind!
This saddens me greatly, my son. I am sorry. Kill him.
Hey! Oh my god, dude! This is awesome. The slow deterioration of this order all the way to the amalgamation of, like, Kormac killing every single one of these bastards that have ruined so many people's lives for some greater good cause that doesn't exist. Only for them to try and rule mankind. I love it! Hello, boys! Boop. Sucks to suck, I guess. I like how they're like, you brought this on yourself, Kormac, and then we're just slaughtering them all. Wait, you just spawned outside of that statue. That's cheating, dude. Take this, Grand Maester. Oh, I'm gonna raise your own dead against you. How does that feel?
Dedicated my life to a lie. Everything I thought I knew, it was all in the service of a madman. I swear that every Templar I meet will be freed from the lies of the Order. And if they refuse, I will be forced to convince them.
I can help with that. I'm terribly convincing.
Excellent. I love how the followers like interact with each other even. That's why I wish we could just have all three. I can't see why not. Griswold's scribblings, $50,000? Holy shit. These are Griswold's notes on crafting the ultimate sword. Sadly, he did not live to see it made, and to think they were hidden in a bookcase all this time. Deckard Cain. Look, all this shitty armor, like, oh my god. It's all like grays and whites. Pure trash. Ooh, better shirt. Thank you. We'll just have to pluck out the gems real quick. Hey, and a resplendent chest, which now makes me worry. Was there a resplendent chest that I missed in the last dungeon? If I did, oops. I didn't see it. I didn't see like there should have been one, but... Hey, bud, how you doing, Kormac? The corruption of the Templar.
The Grand Maester, behind the Order's corruption. Deep down, I think I always knew. Perhaps that's why I never felt worthy of the Order, as if I was not a true Templar.
It is a relief you are not. Your mind is free, and you can choose what to believe.
I believe in you and your quest. This world must be saved, regardless of the corruption of the Templar.
This is really good. What a nice conclusion to Kormac's storyline. I actually really enjoyed that. Alright, so, Hadrig. How do I do this? Or am I supposed to learn? Do I talk to Hadrig for this? Do I give it to you? Previously used in crafting, but now has little value except for local vendors. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, you know what? I'm actually going to hold on to it for a keepsake. There we go. You may be wondering, why? I don't know. To remember the end of Kormac being a slave to whatever ideology they forced him down. You know? And if that's not friendship, I don't know what is. Alright, let's delete everything. I think it should just give us our gems back anyway. Oh, that's right, yeah. There we go. Nice. And then we just toss this in there. We'll have more damage than when we started. Excellent. Totally radical, dude. Most unbelievably bodacious. Alright, Lord Harold.
You are a quiet sort, Serena.
Sneak back home and fetch some of our savings.
But the streets are crawling with those horrid creatures.
That's precisely why you must go, dearest. Nobody notices you.
Wow, dude. This guy's a savage. My god. She needs to, like, just dump his ass in, like, 5 seconds flat.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets.
I know this is repeated, but we don't know what this do.
The doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape.
Oh!
I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
History of Westmarch Part 3.
After Corellan's death, the crown passed to Justinian I through a somewhat convoluted interpretation of Zakharum's scripture. Thus began the Justinian dynasty. Seen as usurpers by many, the Justinians suffered nearly constant challenges to their rule. Finally, during the reign of Justinian III, a full-fledged insurrection broke out in the outlying region of Carthage.
Interesting.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rackus, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rackus was a clever man, after all.
But perhaps it is there. Dun dun dun.
Why fight so hard? Thousands are dead.
And now I hear those Reapers are taking people's souls? This is madness!
I mean, they've been taking people's souls for a while now, lady. Uh-oh. Laura, tell me about Deckard Cain.
Can I ask you about Deckard Cain?
Or other way around?
He was unlike anyone I ever knew. A normal man on the surface, but with a heart for all the world and everything in it. His death was a great disruption in the balance.
Could one man make such a difference?
Always.
Oh, damn, this is Dawn of War. The slogan for Dawn of War 3 was Death Comes for All, including the franchise. Oh, shit. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I was too mean. I'm sorry if you're a Relic employee watching this. I love you.
As though Malthael is manipulating the Soul Stone.
Exactly. He's been gathering strength from the souls of Westmarch in order to alter the stone. Yet his purpose still eludes me.
He's killing everyone. What more do you need to know?
How he plans to do it. Westmarch is only one battlefield in this war.
Urzael has done this to finish collecting the souls of Westmarch.
Where is he?
All I know is that he is in a tower somewhere in the Westmarch Heights, and that he will be quite rude to you. Before you set out to kill him, you should stop by my cart. I can enchant some items for you.
Oh, I love the hue shift from the flames. I like it. Whenever I see these two like elements that are spinning around me, I just think of playing a black mage in Final Fantasy XIV, which looks exactly the same as having these little icicles around. Like, ugh, I'm in astral ice. Get it out of here. Destroying the Soul Stone.
Did you ever consider destroying the Soul Stone?
The Black Soul Stone was made by a man, unlike previous Soul Stones. We had no idea what would happen if we destroyed it. It seemed a better idea to hide it away forever. We had no way of knowing that Malthael was watching us the entire time. How could we?
Someone is always watching. What will you do if I recover it?
I don't know. But it's better for us to have the stone than Malthael. If we make it that far, we'll worry about what to do next.
Well, considering last time when we destroyed a world stone that may not have been made by humanity, sure. It turned a giant mountain into a crater. I mean, might not be the best of ideas to destroy it. Oh my god. Alright, well, like I said, Dialogue City. Tyrael on Urzael.
Did you know Urzael?
He is Malthael's lieutenant, much the same way that Iswal was mine. He does his master's bidding without question.
Malthael's mercy.
Malthael doesn't intend to kill you, does he?
I may be mortal, but I am not Nephilim. I have no demon blood in me, and therefore Malthael does not see me as his enemy.
We humans also possess the blood of angels.
That is of no consequence. You are half demon to him and therefore on the wrong side of the eternal conflict.
Wait, but I don't get it. So you're a mortal angel. But, like, humans are also angels? Partially? Half angel, half human? But they're okay to take? I don't think I followed that quite well.
Your wounds are deep, aren't they?
I have felt pain before, but nothing like this. It is different being mortal. The pain wears on you.
I'm sure you have carried greater burdens.
Tyrael can feel the warp of it taking him. It is a good pain. The Black Soul Stone.
What can Malthael do with the Black Soul Stone?
I have been thinking on that since our encounter, but every scenario I envision simply doesn't make sense, regardless of what he has become.
Even he would not dream of unleashing the Lord of Terror, would he?
I don't know, man. It keeps me up at night. Also, wait, can we talk to this really cool General Torian, or is he just... He's just there. Something tells me he's from the books, or some book. I just wanted to throw him in there. He might be from Diablo too, and I just forgot about him, but you know. Hello, Miriam. Urzael's whereabouts.
I don't suppose you have other insights into Urzael.
Well, he seems to have an affinity for fire. I'd watch out for that if I were you.
Is that all?
Urzael was sent to find Malthael by our friend Tyrael. He blames himself for what Urzael has become.
More about Miriam.
What else can I tell you? I had a vision of death blanketing our world. So I left my people, my family, to come help you.
All priests of Rathma make a similar sacrifice.
It was no sacrifice. We Vetchen often receive visions telling us when it is time to find a new family. I've had many in my life. I still love and miss each and every one of them. Except for Jonah. I never really liked that one.
Damn, Jonah. You got. Okay, I think that is everyone. I know, insanity. It only took us forever to get through all that dialogue. Let's just get a little teaser as to what's going to happen in the next episode. Westmarch Heights. Westmarch Heights. The English language is definitely not my primary. Oh god, we got doggos. Oh, we got big doggo. Actually got new lore about the doggos.
Influence taints man and beast alike. Even the dogs of Westmarch, once tame and gentle, have been transformed into wild, savage creatures. They hunt in packs through the streets, tearing apart their prey with ravenous hunger. I saw them rip a soldier limb from limb. When his screams stopped, he came for me.
Well, they definitely sound vicious. good to know there's still just these random armor racks. I wish they dropped better gear. I believe someone said that you can potentially get stuff like legendary armor from this stuff, like from these random locations in the game. But I'll be honest, I don't think we've really had a situation like that yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I mean, I only play this game like 30 minutes every other day. And that's only if I remember to play it or if I'm in the mood. So sometimes there's delays like this video, but I tend to forget a lot between play sessions. Mainly because of my own sanity, because I'm just like, sometimes I need to make sure I don't burn myself out. Oh god. Ooh. I used the Zambambis against them. Oh shit, take it back. No, please! Weak. Woo! Okay, we did it. Cheers! Cheers! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I know it was very dialogue heavy, and I do apologize for that, but nothing I can do. It's just part of the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Take it easy.